This is Trans Africa Radio.
Trans Africa Radio 872 on your DSTV, 609 on the OVHD, TARadio.mobi on your mobile phone. Not forgetting the World Wide Web, it is transafricaradio.net. We have him in the studio. Shout outs to everybody tuned in all across the continent as well as the world. This right here is the Re-Up with Ntokozo Botjie as well as Sheila Ndikumana, Monday to Friday, 5 p.m. till 8 p.m. Central African time. The man at the moment is in the building. Sir, how you doing?
I'm cool, man. How are you guys doing?
We're great. How's your day been? It's Monday, so hey, Joburg wakes up and people lose their minds.
It's a busy day, man. It's a busy day. It's a Monday, bro. You know how Mondays are.
Yeah.
It's kind of a stretch, but we out here. We kicking, so it's all good.
And how's the weekend?
The weekend was pretty lit. Actually, it was chilled. I was just making music.
Making music?
Studio. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Awesome stuff.
Thank you guys so much for having me on the show.
Not a problem.
Kid Tini, take us back to Shay's favorite. I'm losing my mind. One of our colleagues, Dinga, all the way from the Eastern Cape, he came to the studios like, hey, Shaiwe, my brother.
Shout out to him.
He's like, play the song. And like, okay, we're playing the song. And that's what we did, man. And yeah, this is it. Now you're here.
Yeah, man. Basically, with the song, Ntokozo Botjie. So I come from the Eastern Cape. Anyone who follows would probably know already. So Shaiwe is just a term that we used to use back home. You know what I mean? Basically, it means do the damn thing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it was just, a nice vibe, and a lot of people moved with the track. So I guess, yeah.
Yeah, it picked up real quick, man.
Yeah.
And last year was your matric year, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah.
How did that go?
It was crazy, having to balance out the school thing with the music thing. But, I got used to it because I was doing it for like a minute now. But it was just some days when, I'd have a gig at like 3 a.m. in the morning and have to go write a paper at 8. It got a bit hectic, but, we managed to get through it.
All right, tell us, so did you make the papers for the right reasons?
Definitely.
Okay.
Most def.
Yeah, we got a smart one here, Shay.
I know, right? I'm listening. I'm like 3 a.m. gig. What gig was this?
Hey, it was, I can't really mention right now, but yeah, it was lit.
All right, yeah. We also found out that you've now moved to PTA, the capital city of South Africa.
Yeah.
And how long have you been here for?
I moved up here like 3 years ago. Yeah, it was 3 years ago. But it wasn't for the music or nothing. I just came up here to live with my brother, go to school. It was never like a thing. I didn't come here for the music. It just kind of happened with everything else that was happening at the time. So, yeah.
All right, awesome stuff. So Kid Tini is here. In case you just joined us, do best and send us those messages via Twitter. It's at TransAfrica872, on Facebook, transafricaradio.net. Not forgetting, you can also find us via that WhatsApp line, +27 7925 44329.
Hashtag the Re-Up across all social media platforms. Do not forget to call in as well, +27 1144777176. Curious, where did you go to high school? Where did you finish it off, rather?
Pretoria.
Yeah, where?
SA
Which
College.
one? Oh, okay.
SA College, yeah. Shout out to everybody from out there.
Yeah, they got smart people at SA College. I know a couple of people, so
we didn't turn out too bad.
Okay, look at you. Too bad? No, that's an understatement. No ways.
Yeah, man, you out here doing the shy way on this side of the world. Tell us about the beginning. When did you decide, or when was it that time? Because you had dropped shy way, people were picking up to that. When was that time where you were like, okay, listen here. As far as I was hustling to get in, this is the switch. This is when now the industry is letting me in. When was that?
I think Shaiwe was definitely the beginning. You know what I mean? But I started writing like mad early. Like I was probably like 11, 10 years old when I started writing. But obviously it was just like nursery rhymes. So basically like I hit on my brother. I told him, yo, I actually want to try this music thing. He made it available for me. Shout out to him. So yeah, for the longest time I was called whack or whatever. You know how it is. You know what I mean? But I had to come up. And when I did, I actually got a shot.
Yeah.
And I guess since we're here, we're not doing too bad.
All right.
And who inspired you? You said you started writing at 11.
Yeah.
Who were you listening to at that time?
My brother actually was also a rapper at the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he had his own little thing. So as soon as I heard him on a song, I was like, oh, damn, you can do that? Okay, let me try to do the same thing. And it just kind of happened.
All right. right. Is he still involved in the music thing?
Definitely.
Yeah.
He's the owner of tennisman.com, partnered by Jay Smalls.
Oh.
Yeah, he's still very much in the industry.
All right, awesome stuff. Were you always Kid Tini as far as rap names or stage names are concerned?
Yeah, I actually didn't even get to choose. Like, it was chosen for me. I was just always around. Being a young kid, I was always around like older artists or whatever. And they referred to my brother as Tini, because that's my surname. So whenever I'm around, they'd always just, call me Young Tini or Little Tini, or Kid Tini, and we just decided to run with it.
Kid Tini much better than Lil Tini, right?
Yeah.
Or young Tini. Like
heard.
everything's young these days.
Exactly.
A young jog, a young run, a young Tini, no ways.
A young career. That's what happens if you get that young name,
Yo.
Anyway, moving right along.
That moved really quickly.
I want to talk about, because when I listen to you, I hear a lot of real raps, if you get me. I want to find out, did you start off like most of us started, because I used to do this thing, but I was whack, so I gave up real quick. I gave up, I was like, you're my brother, don't do this to yourself.
It never goes away though. I'm sure you still have it in you.
I don't know, yeah, sort of, kind of, but it's not about me here, it's about you. I want to find out about ciphers, battles, the whole shebang. Did you go through that process, or as they call them, are you the studio kind of rapper where you started this thing at home and that's where you basically do it?
Yeah, I think over time I became a studio artist, but when it started, I didn't have much of a studio to work with, you know what I'm saying? Everything was this side. I was in the Eastern Cape, and back in my hometown, Butterworth, we would always have like corner ciphers or like battles, or someone would be beefing with whoever and we'd have to show up, you know what I'm saying? It was nice, it was cool. We were backpack rapping at the time, but now, we're trying to get that skrill.
Yes, so skrill, I assume has got his money, Shay.
Yeah. I'm educating myself right now. Hey, I was listening attentively. I'm like, okay, you got to pick up on these things.
Okay,
yeah. Okay, so you're working on getting that skrill. Yeah. You got yourself signed up and all of that. We'll be talking about that much later. But in case you just joined us, Kid Tini, all the way from the Eastern Cape, South Africa, in case you just tuned in, is in the studio. And we would like you to send us those questions. It is at TransAfrica872 on Twitter, on Facebook, transafricaradio.net. Not forgetting that WhatsApp line, +27 7925 44329.
Hashtag the Rib across all social media platforms. Do not forget to call in as well, +27 1144777176.
All right, one more question. I want to find out, do you think you doing these ciphers and battles and doing the street thing, the backpacker thing, did it assist in getting you to this level, or was just some phase that you went through?
Definitely, it did. I'd like to say it did. I dropped my mixtape Coming of Age, and the sound that was very dominant in that mixtape was, the hardcore raw rap stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I think I managed to make it work because people were messing with it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it definitely did have an impact.
All right, awesome stuff. Shay?
I just want to find out, do you have like a signature ad-lib? Because every artist that comes here has their own thing,
I don't think it's one I can say on radio though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So listen to the music.
Right?
So you might need to hit me up. You might need to get yourself educated.
Kid Tini's in the building right now. The sounds of Preach coming your way. We're going to continue the talk about Ambitiouz, and the list is endless. So I want to find out, especially because you're a young man and you know what's trending in your circles. Is that kind of mindset changing? Why did you sign with Ambitiouz, and how's life after signing with Ambitiouz?
I mean, man, there's a whole lot of challenges that come with being an independent artist. You know what I'm saying? It's not as easy as people may make it seem. You know what I'm saying? You have to have the personality for it, the work ethic. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. You don't just focus on the music, which is why I decided, I wanted to join a bigger team. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like they could take my music and spread it much further than it was traveling already. You know what I'm saying? Also, I get to just focus on the music. I get to just, think about the songs I want to make and what I want to say to the people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, amongst other things, bro. I could go on forever.
Yeah, all right, yeah. I wanted to find out, because it seems like now all of a sudden things are going back to the way they were as far as people getting themselves record deals. Because I feel like personally, it's imperative that someone gets themselves signed up. Because as you mentioned, like there's certain things that you can't do or you're not interested in, especially as an artist. You're not going to be there doing the marketing and publishing, going to the SAMRO meetings and all of that. So I feel like
even though it's dope to stay clued up about stuff like that, it's good to know what you're getting yourself into. but also you need the time to actually like be creative. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's one of the main things that I'm happy about right now.
Yes.
You know, just to counter argue that, I know that one of the biggest Nigerian artists, Shay Shay, is actually her own manager.
Yeah.
She is not signed to anyone. So I don't think it's everybody should get signed.
No.
Perhaps it's like he said, it's a personality thing. You want to be up in front and do your things. You want to go to the SAMRO meetings. You want to sit there and contemplate the blue dress or the black one. You get to decide that on your own. And for those who, I just think if you're listening and you're like an independent artist, don't lose hope. You can still do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But at the same time, I feel like you can't really hate on my team right now. Shout out to Ambitiouz Entertainment.
Yes.
I just had to put it out there. You know what I'm saying? You can't front and say you don't see the work being put in. You know what I'm saying? So like I feel good. I'm rolling.
We practically work there with Pain with Ambitiouz.
Oh yeah?
We've been talking to everybody. Everybody.
We just need MTN and the source.
The source.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, we gotta get that done. But Kid Tini's in the building. I want to find out the experience from releasing a whole mixtape, you know, independently, and now releasing Bekezela and New Skool Bully under an artist. What changed? What's the difference?
The reach, definitely the reach. People are really liking the music, and it's also challenging for me because I get to step out of my shell a little bit, you know. People, you know, are familiar with a certain type of sound so much that they try to box you into it, you know, what you can't try and do anything else. And I feel like that's kind of messed up because I'm an artist at the end of the day, and I need to, you know, show up when I need to. Yeah. So, hey man, it's crazy. It's crazy. People are really liking the music. The reception is awesome, man.
Funny you talk about that, and I know a couple of artists under Ambitiouz have this ATM situation happening, the African trap movement. I want to find out from you, what are your thoughts regarding trap, especially African trap music, and what do you stand? Because when you listen to a lot of your music, you are lesser. I'm not going to say you don't do trap because I don't know what you're doing in studio and all of that, but you are lesser of a trap artist than the others.
That's very true. I actually like listening to trap.
It's dope.
You know, like it has its moments, but you know, I'm most comfortable when I'm sharing more than just, you know, talking about bottles or, you know, mommies or whatever, you know. But I really enjoy the music. It's really dope. But yeah, man, it's okay. I have nothing against trap, but you know, I am not a trapper, really. I can never go out of my way and call myself a trapper. Nah.
All right.
Just a curious question to the both of you, actually. So trap is what the music entails, not so much so the sound. I'm just trying to find out because I was listening to certain lyrics. I love doing that. And they're not always just talking about bottles and
of course not. I was just making an example. You know what I'm saying? It's not always about that. Some trap joints are really, you know, deep or whatever. It's just, I just don't think it has like a sound that's like left of what's happening right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's just saturated with the same sound. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But yeah, it's whatever. It's
trust me, I get those emails. Moving right along.
Don't out people.
Kid T, not just say any names, but I do get those emails. That's just about it.
Yeah.
Kid Tini's in the building. In case you just joined us, he's signed to Ambitiouz. Life has changed. He's an amazing young man doing the most as far as his music is concerned. I want to find out about you writing what's this? New Skool Bully. Because that's like a new tune that you dropped under Ambitiouz. I want to find out about the process with that and why New Skool Bully.
Okay, why New Skool Bully? It's just, I think it really is self-explanatory, bro. I just put myself as a bully in the game right now. That's where I'd like to position myself, you know what I mean? And it's also just, you know, an alarm for anyone who's sleeping in the game. Yo, you know, the bully's out here.
Okay.
You know, so it's just, you know, kind of an alter ego thing. And with the song, the management at Ambitiouz thought it would be dope, you know what I mean, to use that type of song, which has that type of sound as my reintroduction into the game. You know what I'm saying? So just before we go a bit commercial with the music, just give the people what they want. You know what I'm saying? So that was the intro. That's where everything starts. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Awesome.
Alrighty. So I want to find out who was behind the video directing because I really love it. The boxing scene and whatever. Who was behind that?
I think it's ambitious as well. Yeah.
It's an ambitious team.
Visuals. Yeah. Ambitious visuals.
Wow.
All right.
Everything is in-house. It's a powerhouse, bro.
They've been winning.
Trust me, bro.
Okay. Okay.
It's a thing.
All right. Tell us, were you bullied in school? It's a question.
Nah, I was never that kid.
Yeah, you were safe.
Yeah, I was cool. I wasn't the bully at school, but I was never bullied either. You know, people knew not to mess with the boy.
Okay.
Why?
It's just, I don't know. Maybe it's just the demeanor or how I carry myself, or however. I don't know. It just never happened. I'm just not that type guy, I guess.
No. I want to find out your thoughts regarding the current status of African music as a whole. You know, we've seen the likes of Nasty Goal, you know, all over the world. We've seen the likes of MT kick butts across the world. Wizkid, YC. The list is endless. What do you think right now, especially as you are still, I can still call it coming, because if you say you're there, then, you know,
Definitely,
it doesn't make sense. You're still coming into the, you know, you're making a mark and all of that. What are your thoughts regarding all of these things, the stuff that's happening?
Hey man, I just feel like there's always a bar that is set, man. There's always something you can do better than the next man. So once you conquer SA, go for Africa. Once you conquer Africa, go worldwide. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can never stop. You can never put a glass ceiling on your career like that. You know what I mean? So if you keep just doing the same thing, just keep the hunger there. I think that's what, you know, a lot of the guys in the game right now are doing. You know what I'm saying? You mentioned Nasty C and MT and all of them. They're doing really well right now. And it's not just in SA. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Alrighty, so you spoke about working on music, right? I want to find out, who are you working with in-house? This is ambitious. For your next singles, your upcoming singles. Who are you collaborating with as we speak?
Sheesh, I want to keep that as a surprise. Though.
No,
come on,
I want to keep that as a surprise.
Is it just one person though?
Nah.
Okay, then drop one name. See, it's still a surprise.
I'm definitely in studio with Pretty.
Okay.
Doing something. Cly as well.
Okay.
It's gonna be lit. That's all I can say for now.
Right, so much names you even forget, like Cly, Pretty, like what the hell? Wow, damn. Anyway, we got Kid Tini in the building. Coming up, the sounds of new Skool Bully. Send us those messages and the whole shebang on social media. Don't forget to hashtag the re-up. Yeah, man, we're about to say goodbye, sayonara, and the whole shebang. But before, you know, I want to help out, you know, the ladies out there, the young ladies, they are, you know, what's the DMs looking like? Are you sure?
Hey, man.
What's the DMs looking like? Like, is Eastern Cape now like, yo, bruh, come home?
My DMs is squeaky clean, bro. They squeaky clean. You can eat off my DMs, bro.
No way.
See what I did there?
Yeah, squeaky.
Eat off my DMs.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. My bad.
Tell us, so are you seeing someone? Is there a special young lady out there?
Nah, not at the moment, bro. Not right now. I'm just focused on the music.
So this is a decision you took?
Yeah. It's just, I don't, I guess, I mean, I just don't, I don't know, bro. Like, it just hasn't happened yet.
I hope someone out there won't see this one day and like, Maramina.
Yo, I apologize in advance. Whenever you watch or hear this, please forgive me. I'm sorry.
All right, Kid Tini is out here. I want to find out about the future prospects. As I said, Shay, we're running out of time and all of that.
Yeah.
You saw the new Skool Bully video, and we liked it because the boxing thing, Floyd. Who are you going with? Actually, I'm gonna go sideways. McGregor or Mayweather?
Mayweather, bro. That's not even a thing.
I don't think anybody's asking a question. They just know.
No, there was some dumb douche.
Yo, Mayweather
plugged in Noah Makola, who was not doing the right thing.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
McGregor's already on the back foot, bro.
Yeah.
That's the thing, you know what I'm saying? He can't really finesse. He's not a boxer. So it's just unfair.
Yeah, I know. That's all I'm going to say. I had to do it in my vernac. Moving right along. I want to find out just videos, the whole shebang. What should people be on the lookout for the next quarter of the year? Was it quarter, half of the year?
Yeah.
More music, man. Good music, not seasonal music, timeless music. Like something you can take home. You know? Something you can play a year from now and still feel it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm in the studio right now. I'm just cooking. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a really crazy year.
Okay, and will you be performing anywhere soon?
Not right now. Right now I'm boot camping in Stool, you know, trying to make the most of the time I have in studio before it gets crazy, you know what I mean? So yeah, right now, just hit me up though. I'm on the socials, that's where you get plugged up with everything that's happening with Kid Tini. Also, my website, www.kidtini.co.za. That's where you find everything.
And it's at Kid Tini on all other social media platforms.
All other social media platforms, it's at Kid Tini, that's KIDTINI.
Alright.
Alrighty, to wrap up the interview, Trans Africa Radio, I know we were talking about this off air, but just to reiterate.
You guys are helping out, man. We have to put on for our people. I feel like for the longest time, we were just following whatever trend the US was setting. You know what I'm saying? For us to define our own sound and, our own direction and the music that we want to make and the music that the people like, we have to embrace, local music. Not just local African, like we have to put it.
I think we should work around this local thing. From now on, if you're South African, local means Africa.
Yeah.
Hey, I've been struggling too, dog. I'm like, when I say local, I'm like,
it's kind of
they might not understand, We're talking about Africa,
Word.
Yeah, we live on the continent.
Thank you so much. I'm thanking you in behalf of every other artist that get played on this. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It goes. Hey. Look. I'm on my Machiavelli trick. Miss me with that trap-ish. You couldn't match with. Tell them pick a casket. One for every hitter they gon' put me on the track with. We upping up the game. You only winning cause the match fixed. I'm still spitting them writtens. You couldn't drop sober. Highly respected. Cosigns from a co-stoner. Told you before, we ain't stopping till we on. It's ironic how I had a barrier so you could cross over and pass away. I'm that you maggots pray wasn't given the time of day. I'm a rhyming and track away from the crown. And I ain't bigger. I'm just harder to ignore. Drop a bar and get applauded by the artists you adore, and I still get on and murk them. That's it for today. That's it for today, kids.
All right. Huge shout outs. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Do best and get the singles. They are out. New Skool Bully as well as Bekezela, and we are signing out with one of them.
This is Trans Africa Radio.